Hi, everybody. Welcome to this VSSNA Stackpole Award ceremony. I'm So Call. I am the president of the Vermont State School Nurses Association. And this is by far the most fun that I have had all week. So I am so excited that you're here and that we get to celebrate with you and for you the work that you have done to support the school nurses and the children of our state during the last very long year. Throughout the year, many incredible non-school nurse individuals have provided amazing support for the school nurses. And this year, when we were seeking nominations for the J. Ward Stackpole Recognition Award, 3 names kept consistently coming to the top of the list: Jeannie Collins, Ben Lee, and Bill Raszka. It's hard to separate Dr. Lee and Dr. Raszka because they presented information to the school nurses numerous times seamlessly. And we've just been so impressed with that. So we kind of counted you guys as one, but you each get your own award. And I have to admit that until the pandemic started, I had no clue who Dr. Lee or Dr. Raszka was, didn't know the names, didn't know the faces. But now I can recognize their voices when they're speaking nationally and I overhear it. So that's pretty exciting for me, actually. And because I never want to put one of you ahead of the other consistently, often when I'm emailing them, it's Ben and Bill, and then the next time it's Bill and Ben. So I didn't want you guys to feel left out. And if you go back and count, I probably was pretty close with all of that. And our third recipient this evening that we're celebrating is Jeannie Collins. And I didn't know Jeannie until last August. Becca McCrae, the president-elect, and I met with then president of the Superintendent's Association, Jeanne Collins, because we were talking about wanting to support each other, the professional organizations bring us together as we move forward. And then little did I know that 5 months later, I see Jeanne twice a week, sometimes for a while. It has been amazing to work with all of you, and I am just so excited to have you here. And I'm just so excited to be able to present to you this amazing recognition. So we're gonna move right into the little slideshow that I have put together for you. Good afternoon. Thank you so much for joining us here at the Vermont State School Nurses Association Award Ceremony. This is the very first virtual award ceremony for the J. Ward Stackpole MD Recognition Award. This year, for the very first time, we will be awarding 3 recipients. I'd like to share a little bit of information with you about Dr. Stackpole.
Hello, and welcome to this year's J. Ward Stackpole Award ceremony. As a member of this fine organization, I can't think of a better year to acknowledge the crucial teamwork needed to support student health. My name is Sharon Lee Treffery. I'm here as past president of the VSSNA, and I want to welcome any of the Stackpole family that might be present, his children, their spouses, his granddaughters, and I want to thank the VSSNA executive team who has worked so hard this year and taking time out of their personal lives and their busy school lives. Here's a little history of the Stackpole Award. In the year 2000, Janice Whitaker, president of the VSSNA, created this award to honor Jim's 34 years as chair of the Vermont School Health Advisory Committee. Janice clearly articulated the importance of teamwork in addressing student health and was the motivation behind recognizing our non-school nurse partners that supported us. This award is presented to friends of school nurses and student health. Like all good leaders, school nurses know that it takes teamwork, partnership, and friends to create success in school health. J. Ward Stackpole himself died in 2017. For 34 years of his pediatric career, he supported school nurses because he supported student health and children's health and safety. I believe he was Vermont's first pediatrician. He brought school health into the 20th century in Vermont and beyond. He recognized not only what keeps children out of school, but what keeps them in school. He felt that doctors couldn't do that work alone. They needed school nurses to keep kids in school. They do the work on the ground every day to keep kids in the school and keep them healthy. Dr. Stackpole said, "We need school nurses because we can't do it all by ourselves. We need them in schools who do the work on the ground every day in schools to keep them healthy." It's an honor for this opportunity to acknowledge Jim, his family, Vermont school nurses, and this year's Stackpole awardees. Thank you so much.
Hi, I'm Karen Stackpole. On behalf of the entire Stackpole family, I'd like to thank the Vermont State School Nurses Association for giving out an award in my dad's name every year. He was a great pediatrician and a terrific guy, and he firmly believed that school nurses were excellent partners in keeping children and families safe and healthy. And so for you to give out this award in his name every year is really meaningful for us. Thank you. I'd like to also congratulate the winners, Dr. Lee, Dr. Raszka, and Superintendent Collins. It's been a tough year, and you've done a lot to support school nurses and the children of Vermont. So thank you again. Really appreciate this and appreciate all of your efforts. Thank you.
The first recipient I would like to recognize for the 2021 J. Ward Stackpole Recognition Award is Jeannie Collins. Jeannie is the superintendent of the Rutland Northeast Supervisory Union. She is also the immediate past president of the Vermont Superintendents Association. When Jeannie was notified that she was a recipient of this award, she responded with the following words: "I am touched and honored by this award, and also honored to be in such a prestigious group with the two doctors I admire and respect so much. I've never had the opportunity to work so closely with school nurses as I have this year, and I have learned so much so quickly. I am truly honored to be chosen by your association. Thank you, and thank you for your town halls." When I notified Dr. William Raska that he was also a co-recipient of the 2021 J. Ward Stackpole MD Award, he responded with the following words: "Soph, my goodness, what a pleasant surprise. You are most gracious. I am, of course, thrilled. It certainly has been my pleasure to work with such an outstanding group of individuals. All the best. WVR." Benjamin Lee, the third co-recipient of the 2021 J. Ward Stackpole MD Award, responded to his notification with the following words: "Wow, thanks, Soph. Very honored, even though I feel this is completely undeserved. You and all the nurses working on the front lines throughout all of this deserve all the recognition, not those of us safely ensconced in our ivory towers." I solicited congratulations from some of your peers, Dr. Lee and Dr. Raszka. They were delighted to respond.
From the moment we launched the VCHIP Health Department COVID-19 update calls in March 2020, Ben Lee and Bill Raszka have been invaluable partners in bringing the latest data, guidance, and insights from their own research and writing to Vermont's child health community. and Vermont school nurses have been invaluable partners in the efforts to safely provide as many in-person learning opportunities as possible for our students and to assure their well-being during hybrid and remote learning as well. Ben and Bill have devoted countless hours as members of the Agency of Education and Vermont Department of Health Strong and Healthy Start School Reopening Guidance Team, the VPA group advising on sports guidance, presenting on numerous webinars and conference calls, often on very short notice, and answering endless individual inquiries about interpreting the guidance, challenging cases, and everything in between. To give you an idea of their stature in the community, a proposal was made early on to name a Ben & Jerry's ice cream flavor after Ben and Bill. Our team is ready with suggestions for ingredients and the package design when B&J's is ready. Please accept our congratulations and our tremendous gratitude on behalf of our teams and call participants for your truly priceless contributions to this effort.
Hi, I'm Louis First, Chief of Pediatrics at our University of Vermont Children's Hospital. And given my last name, and despite the many people who may have already offered their congratulations, I still get to be the first to congratulate Doctors Ben Lee and Bill Raszka on being co-recipients this year of the J. Ward Stackpole MD Recognition Award for all that they have done to improve school health and, in turn, the academic success of our students. The work that both of you have done to partner with our school nurses to make sure that schools are safe for all involved has gone above and beyond and truly has made this award well-earned and well-deserved. I'll close by offering the knock-knock joke that the kids have shared with me to offer to you. Ben and Bill, here it is. Knock-knock. Who's there? Wanda? Wanda who? Wanda, congratulate both of you on this wonderful achievement, and thank you for all you have done, are doing, and will continue to do to keep our children and families safe during this challenging time. Congrats and best wishes.
Hey, Ben and Bill. Congratulations, the Stackpole Award. Such an honor and such a tribute to both of you for your tireless efforts in school health this year and with school nurses. We are so grateful how you show up, answer questions, never let us down in terms of the size of the question. And you've been willing to talk to schools, you've been willing to talk to professionals, you are always there for school nurses, and the kids and families in the state of Vermont are benefiting greatly from your expertise. Thanks for being practical, loaded with common sense, and extremely scientific. I look forward to years ahead of talking about things other than COVID with you as my great colleagues. Thank you.
Jeannie, congratulations to you as well. The next messages of congratulations were solicited to celebrate you.
Hi, this is Jeff Francis. I'm the Executive Director of the Vermont Superintendents Association. I'm delighted to be with you today by video in order to honor Jeanne Collins as a co-recipient of the J. Ward Stackpole Recognition for Service and contributions to the work of the School Nurses Association. Jeanne has been an outstanding leader for the Superintendents Association, and her work this year in navigating the pandemic has been just outstanding. I want to thank Jeanne for her service. I want to thank the school nurses for their service, and I want to wish you all well. Most of all, be safe. Thank you.
Hi, Jeannie. I want to congratulate you and thank you for your courageous work on behalf of all of us in Vermont schools and for our children. Thank you. Sometimes I say to myself, oh, thank goodness she is taking care of this in terms of the whole COVID context. So I wish you all the best and appreciate you so much.
Hi, Jeanne. What a well-deserved honor. I can't think of a better person to have received this award. You're an inspiration to us all and a wonderful advocate for our students, staff, and families. Congratulations.
Honestly, I can't imagine anyone more deserving than you, Jeannie. Congratulations from all of Vermont.
Hi, this is Dan French, Vermont Secretary of Education. Jeanne, I'm so pleased that you've been selected for the Dr. James Stackpole Award. You've made significant contributions to the overall safety of our schools and students throughout this pandemic, and I can think of no educational leader in Vermont that deserves this award more than you. You've been present literally at all phases of this emergency, whether it be last spring when we had to shut down our schools overnight, and then certainly throughout the summer and into the fall to design from scratch essentially our plans to operate schools safely throughout the pandemic. So once again, thank you for your generosity of your time through all that planning, and your willingness to share your practical wisdom is greatly appreciated. I think it's also very appropriate that you're selected for this award as a superintendent, because I think superintendents in particular have played a pivotal role in our success. On the one hand, managing the day-to-day complexities of our operations, and then on the other hand, planning for the future and thinking about what the next steps are. So once again, here too, I think you just stand out as an exemplary leader in that regard, and it's greatly appreciated. So I know, school nurses have found you to be a friend and a champion, and I would like to echo that sentiment and say you've been exceedingly helpful to me and to the agency, and your expertise and your generosity has been greatly appreciated. So congratulations, and I think again, we've been so successful largely due to leaders like you who have been willing to step up and go the extra mile in this very challenging time period. So congratulations. Thank you.
I want to say congratulations to each of our 3 Stackpole awardees. You are amazing, and I am so grateful that we will be able to continue to work together as we keep the children in our state safe. Before everybody goes, we have a surprise announcement that I have just had so much fun putting this together, and I'm so excited. It obviously takes a lot of people to do this. So we have, as the VSSNA, have created a brand new award this year, and it is the School Nurse Champion Award. This will be given to the person who shows consistent support for Vermont school nurses and makes a significant impact on the advancement of school nursing practice, will be engaged in activities that uplift the profession statewide. The recipient will display consistent acts, accomplishments, and show dedication to upholding the mission of the Vermont State School Nurses. And this person cannot actively be a school nurse. This award is the Breena Holmes, MD, School Nurse Champion Award, established to honor the outstanding support and advocacy that Breena Holmes has given to Vermont school nurses. Breena's affinity for school nurses started with her awe for her next door neighbor and the way that neighbor cared for all the neighborhood children while Breena was growing up. Breena is the past chair of the American Academy of Pediatrics Council on School Health and is lead author of the AAP policy statement, Role of the School Nurse in Providing School Health Services. Throughout this pandemic, Dr. Holmes has advocated for school nurses to be at the decision-making table at the highest levels of the state. Dr. Holmes was the lead for the Strong and Healthy Start Task Force that set forth health guidance for Vermont schools to open during the pandemic. She insisted that a school nurse be on the task force. The Strong and Healthy Start health guidance for Vermont schools identified the need for schools and/or supervisory unions or school districts to establish a COVID coordinator position and recommended that this position be filled by a school nurse or other healthcare professional. Brina has used her position in the health department to advocate and educate school nurses. In addition, she personally supported many school nurses in their school districts by attending district meetings, answering questions, supplying definitions and verbiage to discuss COVID-19 decisions and protocols with school staff. This award will be given in subsequent years as needed to individuals who show consistent support of the Vermont school nurses and make a huge impact on the advancement of school nursing practice while uplifting the profession statewide. Brina, we are so excited to offer this award to you. And all of Brina's family that's here to support her, you may open up your videos and let's just celebrate this amazing person. We are so grateful.
Yay, Mom.
Yay!
Woo.
Hi,
Yay, Brina. Hot dog. Richly deserved. Richly deserved.
You're muted, Brina. You've never heard that before, have you?
Muted, Brina. Brina's talking, but she's muted.
We still can't hear you, Mom.
I'm laughing because we've often had Brina call in and yeah.
So apparently is it my fault that you're not muted? Hold on.
She usually has to call in and have her video because we can't hear her.
So Brina, you should be able to do *6 to unmute on your phone.
Okay, there.
There it is.
Well, first of all, that gave me time to stop crying. So, this is, I don't really have a lot of words because this is truly the biggest honor. Everything you said is true. School nurses hold up this world, and my work with you is the most rewarding of my career. So it's just unexpected, and it's a busy afternoon, and it's amazing. I even have my hair brushed. So thanks for catching me off guard. I only knew of Dr. Stackpole, and just seeing his picture brought me back to, there's so many people whose shoulders I stand on, and the energy in Vermont around the importance of integrating pediatrics in schools and school nurses is a well-worn path with Paula Duncan and Barb Frankowski and my amazing pediatric colleagues. So thank you. I can't believe my family's on. I can't really see them, but I'd love y'all to meet them someday. They're fun people. My great mom is here. And I don't know if my husband could join. He's a family medicine doc, but my two sons are school teachers in Massachusetts, and they already have shared with me. They know the school nurses are amazing. My high school teacher son loves health educators, so I've taught him well. I think I heard my daughter on too. My daughter is great inspiration to me, Jane, and
your wicked
and then I also,
mother-in-law and father-in-law.
oh, hey, Leslie, look, I can't see anybody. Thanks, guys. But I also need to say, as you acknowledge the task force, Elisa Stahlberg's on, I hope, and she did all the behind the scenes work on that. She and I are a remarkable team. And I also, it's one of the great joys of my life to be on a team with her. And then I hope Wendy Davis is still on. I think those of you who know me know that I have walked in the path of Wendy for many, many decades. And I actually can't imagine going through this pandemic without her. So I have to stop there because my heart is racing. It's also really fun to share the same day with Bill and Ben and Jeannie, because the three of them are rocks through this year as well. So thank you, school nurses. I hope you can recommit yourself to the role next year when there's not as much to do in COVID, and turn back to the recovery of our incredible young people and their families. Wow.
Well, I'm glad you were
I'm going to get you for
Brina.
this one. So.
We are so lucky to be able to work with the four of you who we recognize today. As school nurses, it has just been powerful and empowering, quite frankly. So the plan, Bill and Ben, or Ben and Bill, is for Becca and I, we're working everything around you guys. So when somebody asks you, when can you be available on April 13th to receive this gorgeous award and have your photo taken with Becca and I to announce it, please give them a time frame. That very same day, we are also going to be meeting up with Jeanne to do the same thing, give her the beautiful award that she can hang on her wall or wherever you want to and take photos. And then we're going to find Brina and give her her Breena L. Holmes Award. And we are so excited to do that. It has just been, this is a nice culmination to the incredible year that we've had. And we are just so grateful for all of the support that each and every one of you have given us. And thank you.
So it's been our great pleasure that to be able to work with you and other school nurses has been just an absolute delight. We have learned so much from you, and I just want to thank you for all that you do. You're at the forefront, that you've had calm, rational thought. We're tucked back here and you're just slogging through, making sure kids are staying in school, making sure everyone's healthy, protecting the health of the public, and making sure kids are educated. So I can't thank you enough, but all of you. I have gotten to know a couple of you a little bit by Zoom. And I'm hoping that we can continue that relationship post-pandemic, or however this evolves. And so I'm delighted to be here and share this afternoon with you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, I would second that as well. So if, as I said earlier, and you put up there, little do I know that emails really do get read, but I am honored to be in this particular crowd, and adding Brina to it just richens it even more. But thank you so much for recognizing the partnership of superintendents and school nurses as well. Thank you.
Thank you.
And finally, yeah, thank you to everyone. It's such an honor, and I agree with everything that's been said. Really, one of the unexpected outcomes of this for me has been the opportunity to meet so many of you and have this new group of friends and colleagues that are doing such a great job helping take care of the kids. And that's not something that, like you said, Soph, at the beginning, it wasn't a world that I necessarily had as much exposure to, but I'm just thrilled to be able to work with everyone here. And thank you all for everything that you've done and continue to do.
Thank you. Okay, everybody, we are so grateful for you. This has been recorded for posterity. It'll be posted on our Facebook page. So any of your family members or friends that have not had a chance to see it, we'll make sure that they get to hear how wonderful we think you all are. And thank you very much.
Thank you.
Hit the red button.
And I'm admitting some folks now.
Hello, Soph. How are you?
Hi, oh, I'm so excited you're here.
Absolutely.
Very
Witness this
excited.
for the world.
We have tried.
Yeah. So if your last name is Holmes, would you please change your name on the screen? Because Brina doesn't know that she's going to be awarded at the end of this.
How do you like my new name?
I love it.
Is it fit okay?
And I took away my video, so you can't see me.
So, so can you do that one more time for the folks with the last name of Holmes?
Okay.
And video also probably for the first part of this.
Okay. Thanks. Yes. If your last name is Holmes, would you please change the name on your screen? Because this is Brina's award is going to be a surprise for her.
I texted all of them.
Well, you want me to call out who's not done it yet?
Will?
Just trying to come up with something clever. I don't know what to say.
Other number 2 is pretty good.
Yeah, it looks
cute.
Good. I like John J. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
What other Holmeses do you have?
Oh, actually, Barbara, we might want you to switch your name as well because you're mom, aren't you?
Yeah, that's her mom.
Thank you. I'm so excited you guys are all here.
Everyone.
Hi.
The good catch on Dr. Lee's mask. That's awesome.
Ooh, awesome. Thank you, Dr. Lee. And Dr. Raszka has his too.
You guys are great.
It has gotten some good wear. And it's very good
Nice.
for double masking to boot, but it's nice outside.
I know, I just come back from a 2-mile walk.
Ooh, I haven't been outside yet.
Honey, how do I get out of here? I did.
Put yourself on mute, Barbara. Don't want the grandmother to get embarrassed.
I just really appreciate it. And Wendy, just so you know, I'm probably going to throw you under the bus before I introduce Brina's award. I was telling Becca and Clayton how I had kept nudging you like 3, 4, 5 times. Wendy, don't you want to do? And it was only after Brina texted me and said, gosh, I really know that Wendy's going to want to be there for Ben and Bill. So is it okay if I invite her? I'm like, yes.
So Sabrina's in the waiting room, and I haven't
Okay.
I haven't added her yet, just so you know. So I'm holding off on that one. And I could actually, if it would help, I can change Barbara's. It was Barbara. I can change Barbara's to something else if someone wants to tell me what to change it to.
You could just leave Barbara if you just take her last name off.
Okay.
That would be fine.
I think that would probably help her too.
Has everybody taken their their face off?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Yep.
So if we're looking, so we have 25 in and 2 waiting, and I think there was 30 signed up, and I think I'm one of them or 2 of them. So, so if you, I think, are we good? So I can just admit the rest?
Sure.
And then, Soph, just tell me when you want me to start the next thing.
Okay.